Hey, what's up, you guys? This is gonna be a new series that I would like to start where I basically review all the comics that I've pretty much been reading. I've gotten back into comics over the last couple of years, probably like 2 years now. I've been back to just reading comics, having a blast, and usually I leave my thoughts on my Instagram stories, like just post a bunch of pictures and everything like that, and just like type up paragraphs. And I just thought I could just literally just make a series out of this on either TikTok or YouTube Shorts. But not sure what I'm gonna call this series. You guys can probably let me know that. And yeah, let's get started. The first comic we're gonna be reviewing is Batman Beyond the White Knight. This is a sequel to Curse of the White Knight and just White Knight. This story takes place 12 years after Curse of the White Knight, where pretty much Bruce finds out that he is not actually a Wayne. It's actually Azrael's family who are the real Waynes, and Bruce Wayne's family kind of took the name and just did them dirty. Um, so yeah, this takes place after that, where Bruce just kind of wants to put Batman away, like he just feels like his whole life was pretty much a lie. Um, I really did like this story a lot. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get into anything like spoilery. I might, so I'll put up a little spoiler warning thing. But I really like this story a lot. I love Sean Murphy's writing. He knows how to put twists and turns in there at the perfect times and just explain them while you have the thought in your head. Like, there's a couple of story things that aren't usually in the regular Batman universe, and you're like, whoa, like, how did that happen? And then you just keep thinking about it until he says, like, okay, yeah, this is how this differs from what you usually know. And I really do love that a lot. I love Bruce and Jack Napier's relationship in this one. Jack Napier, for those of you who aren't familiar with White Knight, it's basically Joker's, I guess you can say, real name. It's because the whole point of White Knight is Joker becoming sane and just beating Batman that way. Um, but yeah, Jack Napier is his name. But um, Jack kind of died in Curse of the White Knight, and he's back in Beyond the White Knight. I won't say how because it's a really big, I guess you could say, a spoiler. Um, and yeah, the back and forth between Bruce and Jack is just amazing. The fact that they start out um, as kind of enemies. Like Jack is kind of trying to be Bruce's friend. Bruce doesn't really like him, of course, because he's Joker. And just over time, their relationship just builds and builds and builds until they kind of have like this bond with each other. So I feel like that was really cool to see over the course of the story. Um, of course, the big battle in the end was amazing. The fact that they got every character in the White Knight universe just coming in to stop Derek Powers, this dude. um, I love how throughout the story as well, Bruce kind of comes to terms with everybody in the family. Like, he has a heart to heart with pretty much all of them. And honestly, that kind of comes from Jack. Again, like, I won't say how exactly, but like Bruce kind of thinks about it while he's in the cell. But I feel like how I interpret it is that Jack kind of helped him along the way to feel comfortable to say what he actually meant. Um, and I love the fact, I mean, I'll get into it in my dislikes, but I love the fact how throughout the story, Bruce kind of wants to put Batman behind him, kind of retire that aspect of his life. I thought that was really cool. It really cements like the end of the story. So I really did like that a lot. My dislikes, actually, not gonna lie, I really disliked a lot of the Batman Beyond stuff. Like, I felt like I just didn't like it. I just wasn't vibing with it. I love the Batman Beyond suit though in this one. In this one, I really did like how I mean, the red vent things look awesome. The way he just looks like a, I don't know, like a demon sort of thing, I guess you can say. I thought that was really cool. But the Batman Beyond aspects I feel like they just didn't belong in the story. I know that's supposed to be 12 years later. I know that's supposed to be a beefed up Gotham City based on Derek Powers taking over Bruce Wayne's foundation, I guess you can say. Um, I just didn't like it. I didn't like how also I'm actually gonna get into spoilers right now. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like how Terry had no relation whatsoever to Bruce Wayne. I guess because I'm used to him being Bruce Wayne's clone. And this one he has no relation to him, so it's just kind of like, why should anybody trust this dude? Like he has no. He just didn't have any right to be Batman. You know what I mean? I didn't like that. I don't know. Maybe you guys let me know in the comments what you thought. Um, my number one dislike about this whole entire story is that it's not the end. Nah, I don't really. This part is a really big spoiler, so I don't think I want to say it. But basically, the story ends really well to tease a sequel, another sequel, and I really don't like that because this story was literally they set it up to be like the ultimate end, and they didn't end it. Like really don't get it, and the continuation that they're going for, I really don't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like it at all. I'm not gonna say who, but they're adding other DC heroes into the White Knight universe. I just don't think I like that. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't think I like that at all. But overall, I think I give this story an 8 out of 10. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere in numbers. I don't know. But I give this story an 8 out of 10. Really awesome read, especially if you've read. I do recommend that you read White Knight and Curse of the White Knight. If you just read this one, you're not really gonna get what's going on. There's a lot of story stuff in here that don't get explained. I also one more like that I do really enjoy is Red Hood's differentiation from the main universe into this one. I feel like it was really well done here. I feel like the choice to make Red Hood the first Robin and Dick Grayson the second Robin. I'm not sure how I feel about it right now, but over the course of reading it, I did enjoy the difference. But yeah, guys, this is a really good one to pick up. I do recommend it, and I hope you enjoy the series, as I will be making more. Peace.